All right, YouTube. This is going to be classic TKK vlog, man. Classic vlog. As I'm speaking to you guys, it's 7:18 p.m. Eastern time. And how crazy is it that I have three TVs in this room? That's an 83-inch LG G4. Here is that Bravia 8 Mark II. And then lastly, things are a little out of whack here. We've got a 65-inch A95K. Right, so first QD OLED from 2022. I think this is really big TV that I'm really wanting to compare with this TV. I was going to do this kind of bedroom, but decided, you know what, let me just pull the trigger on this since it's the true spiritual successor. So there's a few things I want to discuss within this video. As I said, this isn't going to be the unboxing and initial impressions. That'll be the next video. What I'm finding is that I am underestimating my busy. And what I mean is, like, I am so busy doing different things and I'm trying to get content shot, and it's okay. I'm saying that to myself, like, it's all right for me to just kind of take it easy. So we're going to have content about the budget TV that I posted. If you didn't see the community post, check that out. I want to know some guesses. What TV do you think that is? It's a Samsung 75-inch. But we're going to get to making specifics about this. And I want to show you a few other things, right? So we've already ripped the intro. Let's go take a look at the basement. So things are a little messy. We're shooting this in 1080p. We're not in 4K, 60 frames per second. We've got an S95C, A95L on the wall. We've got an old CRT television. A lot of cool things. We do also have another OLED that's on this wall also. KJ's over here doing his thing. What are you playing? Nice. S90F right there, 42-inch. So we got more content we got to shoot. We got to get some different things done. This desk, brand new desk, getting this set up so that I can get my official content creating space together. And I should have shown you guys this basement a long time ago. But you know, it's 6 months now since my move and I'm still getting things together. So this is a brand new IKEA situation that I picked up 2 days ago, put it together. And my son is currently here from Florida. He's still a college student in UCF. And so definitely been enjoying some time in Cedar Point with him, with the family, getting things together. But this is going to be a really dope space. So what I did was I took a lot of my Street Fighter things and like put them on the wall here. This is going to be a very good space for me to just come in and just create. Got a door that closes this area, and so I'm going to be able to make so much great content with you guys. Really looking forward to that. With the TV stuff and some other different things that we've got to get reviewed. I wanted to also share with you guys, man, I found a crazy good deal with this thing. I got this thing for under $400, man. This is an AN1000. Now it is open box, got it from a local Best Buy, but the condition of this thing, absolutely flawless. So I was like, man, I don't need a receiver. But listen, this is a really good option and a good deal. So I'm excited to, get this thing set up. I think the audio portion of the Bravia 8, when we get to that space, this will be some good content for me to make, to talk specifically about like the audio portion of, doing external speakers versus, the TV speakers, and then utilizing this receiver having a proprietary port on it. And I say proprietary, like it's something specific for the center functionality of that TV. So it's going to be some great stuff. I feel like everything's just kind of aligning with me finding a good deal with this receiver. And I've really been wanting this receiver for quite some time. What I'm using upstairs on my clip setup is the Denon 970. We featured that on the channel some time ago. Okay, we did the unboxing and kind of went through why we got that and everything. But this is really the receiver I wanted. And so I'm happy to have this thing. And I got it for a really good deal, man. This is like a $900 retail receiver. In the condition that I got it in, it's like flawless, literally. Everything was in the back. Everything was in the boxes, packed really well, and no scuffs or anything. And I've already connected it just to kind of test port connectivity. And so everything's really good. Under $400 was a steal for that thing. All right, so back upstairs, and listen, G4 has been remarkable. I haven't made enough content on this TV, and we will revisit it as the G5 is now out in certain sizes. Still not 55-inch, which is a bit of a bummer. That's why I don't have it yet, but 83, I mean, just phenomenal. This TV right here, right? Really my talking points for tonight about this, my excitement. Number one, the size is great. In totality, I am okay with the decisions that Sony has been making with their TVs, specifically to not make this in a larger size. I think that the A95L and 77-inch, since Samsung Display has decided to not produce an 83-inch QD OLED, I think that's wise of Sony to not invest into rebranding and pushing away from something that has been tried and true. I'm interested in seeing how this TV in the 65-inch stacks up, and also how it compares to like the A95L. Like I said, for me, the realistic comparison is going to be this versus A95K, which again, 2022, 2025, you're talking about 3 years of a true difference of different panel technology. You know, where do we start? Where are we now? And I think the A95K is a magnificent TV. I have definitely not utilized that TV and burned it out. I still got like a couple more years worth of warranty on the TV, bought a 5-year on it. As I did with this guy also. I digress to that point. You know, this TV, pretty excited. Now, I've kept myself away from watching videos in totality that do feature like your regular uploaders. So all the reviews, I've not seen any on it. Specifically, I just wanted to make sure that I kind of savored this for myself to be able to have this TV. Now, I spoke to you guys about you having a video yesterday, and then I share. So the community tab for me right now is really my way to get with you guys and to communicate. Yesterday was just a beautiful day in Sandusky, Ohio. It was raining in Michigan. And so I took advantage of that and took my family back to Cedar Point. We did go Saturday, right? So today is Tuesday. We went to Saturday, and we just completely got rained on. And so I only was able to get on 2 rides. Yesterday was able to maximize. And so it was kind of like, okay, do I keep my word and make content on this, or do I enjoy the family? And obviously I'm going to enjoy the family. That's like where I'm at. That's the whole reason that I moved across country on a short whim like I did, was to enjoy family. And I'm going to continue to do that. But this is still important to me too, because this is my hobby. Like with or without me making content, this is something that I'm into. And I think once I get to steamrolling with these videos again, you're going to find that passion from me that you won't see from a lot of people, where a lot of people may chase the hype of, hey, it's a new TV release. I can actually afford to just kind of sit back a little bit. Most people would have this TV cracked, as this TV has been in my house since this weekend. So days I've been sitting with this thing in the house. And so, you know, I've just elected to, I'm moving at a different frequency is what I'm basically trying to say. So we got it coming. I got dinner brewing right now, smelling really good, but I wanted to get something out for you tonight. We are going to go ahead and start cracking it open, everything later tonight. My son leaves to go back to Florida early in the morning. So just kind of giving you, you know, like the step by step, like what's going on. So it's not like, hey, I'm just trying to, you know, hold off on this. But once I start getting this content shot, I think it's going to be exciting. Really excited about this. I'm thinking that this is going to be wall bedroom TV. And then I want to get it down to the basement, get some things cleaned up down there so that I can get this in the A95K. Now I got TVs downstairs. Those TVs are going to get moved around. I got relatives I'm going to be passing TVs to and things of that sort. So I got a lot going on, and I wanted to make this video to kind of share that with you guys. So hopefully everybody's doing great, man. I am too. Sitting on the S90F, and then the 55-inch G5 is still not an option. So at this point, I'm kind of like over it. I'm just over it, really. I'm really happy with what LG did with the G4. Definitely don't feel like I need to upgrade my 83-inch to a G5. But this TV right here is like the TV for me. S95F, definitely not picking up, man. Listen, anytime you've got a community of enthusiasts that are buying the TV to remove the film, it's like it so much has been snatched away from the glory of that TV with just like that process in itself. And I understand the reasoning why, but for me, I feel like that's why this is the TV that you go with. This is the other option that you go with, especially if it's in a 55 or 65. But that's just my opinion. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace, God bless, and as I always say, max love.